What's up,
Like what?
everybody? It's you motherfucker. What's up,
He
everybody?
said
It's your
something.
boy, Galaxy Greg.
I don't like this.
Like it either.
What's up,
Stop now.
everybody? It's fucking shit. And come on, guys, please.
We're killing it today, Heed.
I only have but so much in me. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Galaxy Greg, with episode 151 of the Bmore Nerdy podcast. The only podcast that's giving it to you how you want it, how you need it, in all the ways that you like it. With me today are my co-host, Diva XOXO.
What it is, little dummies? It's your girl, Diva XOXO, aka the Sophista Ratchet, aka the Girls Guy, aka the Gooner Gang General.
I didn't do my AKAs, and my other co-host, HDTV.
You know, we're here. Someone's queer. Get used to it.
And be sure to for all of our listeners, be sure to follow the podcast on Spotify, YouTube, and any other place that you might be listening to, including Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and anything else that I might have forgotten. Be sure to rate the podcast 5 stars so we can move up in the algorithm and get to more listeners, because that helps us out and that helps us give you more of that stuff that you love and need in your life. But today's episode 151 is going to be us talking about the highest grossing animated films. We got the list in front of us. We're going to go to number 15 and we're going to talk about it. And we're also going to play a little mini game inside of this known as Has He Seen This Movie?
Woo!
Yes, sir. Our anime aficionado and our movie meister himself will be telling us if he's seen these animated movies.
And I have seen them all.
I think my co-host are forgetting the fact that most movies on this list came out when I was a preteen or younger. So odds are we have, but you know, we press.
You know, we press on. So you might just get a perfect score, you know?
Yeah.
Easy dub for the day.
Easy done.
Easy
I
dub.
see one
Easy
right
dub. All right. So, one movie I know he's seen, and we're going to get right into it. Number 1 on this list of high and gross animated films,
How
which
do you
is
see this?
low-key surprising to me how fast this shot up, because this is all based on worldwide grossing. Neja 2. I have seen Neja 1. I did not see Neja 2 in theaters. I'm very upset about that. What do you got to say about this movie? Because honestly, we didn't see it, but you did.
I gotta say, Neja 1 was really good. I think Neja 2 only improved upon how good it was. The animation, the voice acting. Of course, your boy Alex Lee made not a guest appearance because he was the voice of one of the main characters, but Neja was a really good film. It's part of a franchise. I can't remember the name right now. There's another film that you can find probably on Tubi. You can find the first one on Tubi just for those who want to see it, but definitely deserves this spot when it comes to being an animated film. 5 stars across the board.
Okay. So, my question to you guys, right, based off of that, would y'all say that Alex Lee is on a generational run? Because he came out of fucking nowhere. And now
Well,
it's everywhere.
So in my research into Alex Lee, little research, he more so just was there, and you never really noticed it until you noticed it.
Right.
And
Right.
the more he's been getting more predominant things, the more he's up and coming. I think it adds to people. If you've ever heard of a game called Maple Story, Alex Lee had voice lines on that back in 2003. If my
Are you
math and
serious?
the internet, yes, if my math and the internet are telling me, that's when he was 4. So he's been voice acting since he was a child. So
That's
this is
nuts.
only a
new to
matter.
this.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time until he became so popular. He's in so many games that you've probably heard of or never heard of, and he's up and coming across anime across the board and animated movies and stuff in general.
Yeah, he just made another announcement today of something else big he's about to be in. But I saw a TikTok that was actually talking about it. I need to check the validity. But they were like, apparently when he signed up for his agency, he had a bunch of like lies on there. And they're like, they know this is lies based off his age. And then like they're like, let's bring him in and see how he does. And then he did really well. And they're like, fuck it. So it was like just one of those times where it's like he took a risk and it fucking panned out.
Go him.
Shout out to Alex Lee. I hope I get to meet him. He seems like he'd be a really cool guy, and I'd like to play Marvel Rivals with him.
You know, he plays. That's what's up.
Yeah, he did a stream of him playing Daredevil, and he would go in and
Which
troll some
is
people
his
sometimes
character.
with the voice.
Which is his characters for those of you that don't know.
Next movie, Inside Out 2. We did all briefly talk about this movie. It grossed worldwide 1,698,000,000. I'm just gonna stop there. dollars. So $1.7 billion. In all honesty, that's a lot of fucking money. Guys, Inside Out 2. How do we feel about that?
I saw it for free.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so when it came out, I was on my birthday cruise on a Disney cruise ship, and so they played it in like the theater. So I saw it for free.
Oh wow! So you just got like high key lucky, like, hey guys, Inside Out 2 just for you guys. Oh my god, Disney! Yeah!
Basically what happened. Yeah, they were like, yeah, we're 2 tomorrow in the theaters, and it'll be in this theater at these times, and then you can see it in these theaters as well. And like it was just playing on loop all day. Like you just
that's so
in the
lit.
theater to see it. Yeah, it was really cool.
He what about you, dog? Oh, sorry.
I was gonna talk about the movie. Inside Out is one of those movies that I only can watch once. Inside Out 2 is the same. I don't know who at Pixar is hurt, but like y'all ain't have to like hurt us too. Like they be pulling on the feels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you got to say, dog?
This is actually more, I want to say, incredible than Nezha 2, just simply because Nezha 2 came out in China, which is a large market in general, so it's only natural that it grows a lot. For Inside Out to be so close to it, and it's being like a Pixar-produced movie, I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I thought it was cool. Liked the first one better. I didn't hate this one. I also didn't feel the feels that everyone else felt, but I did respect anxiety for being anxiety.
So I'm gonna tell you this, right? This is a little bit of Greg knowledge. Found out obviously through TikTok, but originally Inside Out was one of those movies, and one of the reasons it did so well is because it was allowed to film or show in China, right? China has very strict laws on what can be shown, how they want things to be shown, etc., right? And this passed it, and they were worried. They're like, shot in the dark, let's do it. You know, kids standing up to their parents, whatever. However, China agreed to show it because it wasn't just a kid being disrespectful. It wasn't just, you know, outliers and whatnot. It was about emotion. It was about processing. It was about growth. It was about puberty. And because of that, they said it's a better message to show this and have a kid go through these things and have to experience this for both movies, and then experience anxiety, depression, all these things, than to say, oh, they yelled at their parents and they did something wrong. And like China's like historically known for saying nope, can't have that.
So yeah, so I think I told you all about how Coco was in a similar boat.
Yep.
We have a strict rule against afterlife, anything that has to do with the afterlife, talking about afterlife, depiction of the afterlife and death. And so Disney decided that they were just going to take the hit and they weren't going to show it in China. Now they did send it. They just knew that they weren't going to show it in China, and they decided to market heavy to Latin speaking countries. Like just pick it up there.
Yeah,
and what happened was it got voted unanimously as a movie that they had to show. They were like, we are required to show this movie because it talks about like respecting your ancestors and giving homage to your ancestors in the afterlife. And if we don't teach our kids this, they won't understand how important like your ancestors and your parents and your family is. And so Coco was one of those movies where they did think it wasn't gonna make it past the China censorship, and it did. Yeah.
What I have to give credit to Pixar for the last like 10 years, a lot of their movies are more tied to like straight up messaging for children. Like, hey, like these are things that we focus on. Go ahead.
You got to know who's the generation that's trying to speak.
Pixar,
you know,
they talk about Pixar's development, and they're like, the first movie like Toy Story is like toys have emotions, and then they're like, and then like now it's like feelings have emotions, and then Soul is like your soul has an emotion, and Coco is like you're like dead people have emotions, and this is like we're gonna pull on those emotions. Everybody has emotions, so I'm interested to see.
Cars,
cars have emotions.
Everything feels, man.
Yeah,
but I was more so focused on the fact that like they're messaging these things so like people can process better versus like you said Toy Story to me, the original one was just don't be a hating on somebody else just because they showed up. Like get to know people before you judge them. That's the message I took away from that. Now so they talking about
I know what you're about to say. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, say it. I want you to say it. I think I saw the tweet.
I was gonna say like, yeah, we went from you just hating on another man for being here, get to know people before you hate them, and then the next thing we all forward into Inside Out 2, and now it's like, hey, understand yourself from the inside. Know who you are. Know where that hate comes from. It comes from this little red meat man looking thing in your head.
Right. Bruh. All right, bet. So I was gonna say there's a tweet going out. So someone, I don't know if it's revisionist history, but I think I need to go back and watch Toy Story because this nigga said, me being an adult is me realizing that every Toy Story movie is Woody telling these niggas something, being right, and then them being mad at him for being right. I was like, wait a minute, that's not how I remember it. So now I need to go back and watch Toy Story as an adult to make sure that that's not what happened. Because I know the Buzz thing, he was partially right. He said this toy gonna be trouble, and that toy was trouble. He wasn't wrong about Buzz. He was profiling Buzz, and that's not right.
Buzz was not. No. That's not fair. Buzz was trouble because you pushed him out the fucking window, and now Andy is looking.
Nigga should have stayed gone. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's trouble. No, I'm kidding. But the second and the third movie, definitely Woody was a little right when he was like, "Nah, these niggas is on some weird shit. We need to skedaddle."
Yeah, I will give the skedaddle in the third movie. He was right, but
I'm gonna go back and watch it. I'm gonna go back and watch it and get my Toy Story review.
But just know, since we already talking about Toy Story, the biggest twist in animated movie history. Proctor, whatever his name is, being a villain, never saw it coming. Never seen it coming.
I don't think anyone saw it coming.
It's like, what?
Was that the stuff
You're out of your box.
The little pickaxe dude.
Oh, yeah. And he was like acting
look,
like he could never come out the box and shit. Yeah, I remember him.
Like, yeah, I could do that. And you gonna stay here. Because we need you. And you're not going home, okay?
Look at me. You're staying here with cheesy fingers over there, all right? Right inside this case.
We are going to Japan, and you are going to like it.
I don't
Damn,
know.
Heath, why you putting out the conversation I said to you, nigga? No.
That is exactly what Greg said to me. If y'all want to know why he was in Japan, I don't know, but that's what was said to him.
So the next movie on here is The Lion King, but it has number 2 and number 3 specifically
the 2019 computer animated Lion King. There's a difference.
No fucking way.
Yeah. Wait. Now I only say this did it because of the hype of The Lion King. You got to think about it. Everybody was expecting it to be great, and then everyone was like, "It's okay." I fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty fucking boring. It wasn't The Lion King, and I was like, "Damn, this." I was sad that it wasn't as good. Like I was like, "Damn, is this really how nostalgia works?"
No, I think the problem was like how they decide, because they did like real like lions, but they didn't give it any. They wanted to be so like real and authentic animals. They didn't give it any animation to it, so their face didn't have emotion. Like they didn't emote, so they'd be saying a line, but their face looked like this, even though they really happy. I just can't wait to be king. Do I look like I want to be king?
It was crappy computer animation.
Yeah. And I think a good comparison would be like How to Train Your Dragon.
Or Mufasa.
Like when they did the faces, like yes, they looked like dragons and lizardy, but they still emoted emotion.
Yeah.
I think that was the problem. That was my biggest problem with it anyway.
No, I think that's relevant. I didn't mean to cut you off, Greg. It's just I'm looking at this number, right? And it's saying that it grossed 1.6 billion worldwide. And I'm like, there's no way in hell Lion King could do that in 1994. Like, that is impossible.
It was impossible. Yeah, that's an impossibility.
I mean, it's impossible, but it did gross 900.
It goes half that much. Yeah, it grossed about half that much.
I'm saying, like, with the economy and like the value of money.
A goddamn movie, bro. Like,
yeah, I'm like, there's no way a movie in 1994 was doing numbers
back
like
in
that.
1994. Our parents were saying they was going to the movie 3 times a week. Excuse me?
For $5.
For $5. For all three movies was $5. I don't even know what that maths out to. Like $1.45 a piece, but they did it. God damn it.
I hate
Movies
it.
used to be a cheap date. Like you used to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take you. Like let's do a cheap date. Let's go to the movies. Do you know how much money you spend at the movies now?
I'm
If
not
I'm
gonna
going to
lie.
the movies and I'm spending money on a ticket, popcorn, and I'm AMC movies, I'm going to be specific. And you don't have that pass holder shit, you're going to spend $35 on tickets for the both of y'all because it's going to be 14 plus tax.
Looks
Then you're going to spend
date.
another 20 to 30 on
Wait,
popcorn and snacks.
when are you going though? Because if you're going at prime
See, me
hours, that's a
personally,
$20
that's
ticket.
the thing. Me personally, I'm a smart nigga, right? I used to buy the child tickets, but then they started catching on. But now, but
I'm
now,
talking about you talking about date night. That's a $20 ticket. It ain't 14.
you know what? Oh no, if you go on a Friday, no, I'm not going on a Friday. Friday at 8 p.m. Yeah, you got me fucked up. I will see you
I
at
go
Tuesday at
Sunday
12.
matinee. I like a Sunday matinee. That's my bag.
I'll see
A
you
Sunday
Tuesday at
matinee.
12 when them tickets is mad cheap.
You go Sunday matinee the week after it came out. So like if it came out the Friday, you go to the
So
following.
you can get that
Sunday.
good old in the movie handy with the butter.
Ew.
You talking about back in the day, $1? That get you the movie, get you dinner, that get you the motel.
The motel is crazy.
That's crazy.
All right, so the next movie on here, an obvious grab, an obvious go, Frozen 2.
Fuck that.
I had mixed feelings about the Frozen series. It grossed 1.5. I'm gonna round up. It's 1.45. So yeah, 1.5 billion. 2019 movie. It's a good movie. I think it also was a movie that rode off of the first one, and the second one wasn't bad, but it wasn't better.
And that's kind of shown by the fact that its peak was number 2. Like it never hit this is the first on the list that never hit number 1.
Right.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call. Yeah. And the most memorable part of that movie to me was her screaming ah, and the shit
And
screaming
that's
it
the
back.
only thing that, and that's the only thing they reference from that movie. Like other movies, as someone who goes to the parks and sees how they incorporate the newer movies into what the parks are doing now, that is the only song from that entire movie that they incorporate into like shows now. And it wasn't even my favorite song. My favorite song was Kristoff's 90s R&B mix with him singing in the forest. It was great.
This is the first one that I haven't seen, so
All right.
Woo.
All right. We got
But
one.
to be
Let's
fair-
go.
to be fair, I'll count Lion King. I wasn't going to count it because it's the same movie, but
It
I
is.
count
It's the
it.
exact same movie, just with realistic
It's
lions.
exactly the same.
Now, something I think should be higher on this list that I truly enjoyed and cannot wait for the next one, as it has been announced. The Super Mario Bros. Movie. 1.36 billion dollars. The highest peak it had was 3. It's at number 5 slot overall. In all honesty, I ain't mad at it. It was a good ass movie, and it had a lot to live up to. In reality, it's Mario. It had a large pair of shoes to fill, and I think it did it well enough. You know, I think it'll grow into his britches a little better with the next movie. But what I'm really hoping for is that we're getting a Nintendo Cinematic Universe. I need that so I can get a Brawl movie. That would be lit.
So here's my problem that I'm starting to realize on this list. Actually, I'll get to it when it comes up. I don't think it should be as high as it is. It was alright.
We'll address it. We'll address it. What I will say is, I'm not gonna speak on the Super Smash Bros. Movie, but I did not see this movie until I was out with some friends, and they kept playing the Peaches song on repeat to death.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
And I'm like, wow, this movie has grown men obsessed with peaches. I must see it because it must be pretty good. And after watching it, I was like, yeah, because it's really the first truly like animated movie from a game from the 70s
Right.
or arcade era, like that.
Arcade
that
era,
was,
yeah.
It was done very well, and they didn't go about it. It's like they just threw you into the universe. They introduced your main protagonist into the game universe that they've always existed in. So you're kind
Right.
of seeing their origins. And they even hinted Luigi's Castle or Manor.
Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, I like that. They hinted Luigi's Mansion. They hinted with the Galaxy stuff with the Star People who were trapped. They hinted with the Donkey Kong because we could totally get a Donkey Kong movie.
And the racing.
And the racing. Like, we could get a wholehearted Mario Kart movie. Like, oh my God, the world's gonna be doomed if we don't win this race against Bowser. Da 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 da. and they're trying to do this, and it could be like the Koopa kids that started the fucking right, bro. It could be. There's so many possibilities, and that's one of the reasons why I'm so in love with it. Also, it's just a really good movie to watch right high. I'm not gonna lie, like especially with some
I
colors,
get that.
it's beautiful. But I look at it and I'm like, for video game movies have historically been bad. They've historically been bad. They've recently gotten good, but this was a good video game movie. It was a solid 8 or 9 out of 10. It depends on who you are. And go ahead.
I was gonna say, and I would argue that it definitely deserves to be this high because when you think about it, Sonic, not a single Sonic's on this list.
I know that makes me sad because they actually did really good for his
But
movies.
People
Yeah.
love the Sonic movies. It came out with the Knuckles show and things.
Yeah.
It still can't compare to this movie, and I
It
feel
can't.
like that's what still the statement is here.
Here's the thing, though. I think that the Sonic movies have individual longevity more than the Mario Bros. Movies. Ironically, individual meaning Mario has to have movies with other people. Sonic and his crew are known as a unit, so you always get Sonic movies. Like the next villain is obviously Metal Sonic, right? But we could still do Chaos. We could still do any of the other things that we've met, like the people from the other planets and shit. They have already established that he's multiversal, so they could eventually do a crossover with Mario. Like, there's a lot of possibilities that they've created on their own, and they're already on movie 3. So, like, they have a steady franchise, what I mean. Mario is gonna take a dip eventually. I know it is. Like, I can feel it, and it's gonna hurt, but yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
All right. Next movie, Frozen 1.
Okay.
I think this
Here's
one
my-
it hit rank 6. It was peak number 1 for a little bit. $1.3 billion in 2013. Frozen 1 was a great movie. For what it did for the little children. You had little boys wearing Elsa's dress and saying they wanted to be Elsa for Halloween. I ain't never seen that. Not gonna lie to you.
I was gonna say that's what started it.
You said what?
That's what started it. That's what
Do you
started it,
want to
you know?
build a snowman? Do
You know
you
what?
want to see the crack man? Do you want to go and play?
I had something wild I was gonna say, but we ain't gonna do that.
I see. Here's my problem with this list because some of these movies, the original one is so good, their sequel is higher than it deserves to be.
Absolutely.
Because Frozen 1 and Frozen 2 should be switched.
Absolutely.
Like as far as like movies go.
But
And
you
that's
got to
not the case
remember,
at
if you
all.
missed the wave the first time, it's like I missed the Frozen wave. I saw it after it came out because
That was me.
we're not going off of like DVD sales. Like if I saw the DVD or I saw it at a friend's house, damn, this really is a good movie. I can't wait to see the next one. Now you got another person or another family getting ready to go to see the next one, and they missed the
So-
wave. So it's like I got to see this one when it come out.
So the problem that Frozen had is when it came out, it was a couple movies. It was Frozen and Tangled, and there's like a third one that it was Coco. Had terrible marketing in the US when they came out. So a lot of people myself who are Disney fans, like for it to do as well as it did great. But like people who are like my age when it came out were like, I'm not seeing that. I'll catch that one, later. And then it's like, damn, I missed a gem. And so I went and saw Frozen 2 and was pissed. It wasn't good.
It wasn't
was
bad.
not.
It just wasn't Frozen.
It wasn't. It was
Did you see Frozen 1?
warm.
Yeah, I saw Frozen 1. I think you make a fair point, and I don't know if it works for the rest of this, but Frozen saved by the fact that Frozen did peak at 1. Frozen 2 never peaked at 1.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, I want it to also be known, I did like the concept of it at the end, that they played on the fact that like all the princesses fall in love so quick, and maybe that's not real love. And then they also played on the fact that maybe true love can be the love that you have for your family. I
it doesn't have to
loved that as a theme in the movie, because so many times we do these Disney, and I know it was a group of this is not me ragging on them, but this is me giving them a thumbs up. I know there's a group of feminists in there like, I'm tired of these bitches just falling in love with these random niggas that they met last night. Fuck that. We not doing that this movie. And you know what? Shout out to y'all. I love y'all for it, because this
you get a
movie
whole
was good.
scene of it. He was like, "What if he picks his nose?" Like, oh, fun fact. So he says, "What if he picks his nose and likes it and eats it?" And she was like, "He's a prince." at the end it's a disclaimer, and it was like those are Christoph's beliefs, and the Walt Disney Company does not support or believe that all men pick their nose.
That's really funny.
It's great. It's in the credits. You can see it if you watch the
We
movie.
finished. He was not gonna say sandwiches, and that, or she was not gonna say sandwiches. And that's what's funny to me. We finished each other's sandwiches. That's what I was gonna say. No, bitch, you weren't. Don't lie to me. That nigga does not know you. Let it go.
Your sister said it best.
Your sister said yes.
Bro, I promise you, if you came in the house and I heard you singing this song with Chris, and Chris said sandwiches, and you was gonna say sentences, I'm punching you. Cause what do you mean that was I was gonna say?
She's quirky. Yeah, she was.
No, she's dumb.
Sheltered.
Next movie, that I don't think should be this high, and I'm gonna say it like Diva said it. It peaked at number 2. It is ranked number 7 overall. Incredibles 2, at $1.24 billion, right? Came out in 2018. It was good. It was good. It was great
I
even.
feel like this is the one that.
But the
breaks
gap,
rule.
but the gap here, the gap
Mhm.
is nostalgia. It's nostalgia, and everyone by this time, everyone has seen Incredibles 1 and said, "Yo, that is a banger of a movie right here." And then all the back lore that went into it, that everyone started finding out later, and that came out on the bonus DVD sets where we got to hear the audio tapes of everyone that Syndrome basically killed and shit like that.
Like,
I'm
I
hyped
think
up.
I liked 2 a lot. I like that it picked. I like that it didn't give us like a gap. It picked up right where we left off in the last one. I liked that like the front story was unique to it. Like in the first one, the front story was like was like it was like the wedding, and it was the TV interview. And I like that this was just an account from whatever the little boy name was.
Syndrome?
And then he gets the little boy that she liked.
Oh,
I don't know. Something because he says it like Tony Ridinger, because she's like, he would run him if he wanted Tony Low, whatever, from the little boy, and then he gets like his mind zapped or whatever, and then that plays a part in the story because he forgets her. Like, I like all of that. Like, I think this movie was really well done, and it's one of the few times where I'm not mad that it's so high up.
I'm not mad at it.
original.
I think that the original should be higher, if anything.
Whereas like the rest of these, as we go through, like the second one is so high, and it should fucking not be. Like, there's a couple, y'all. I'm about to get angry. Like, probably can guess, but there's a couple that I'm gonna be upset about.
Now, what I'll say, one, I didn't see this movie, and I think a big part of why I didn't see this movie is because I did not care 14 years later. I don't care. You're not gonna have a 14-year gap and just expect me to continue the story. Like, yeah, I don't care. But
So
what
you
I
still
will,
haven't seen it?
I still haven't seen it. I
Okay.
will eventually, but yeah.
It's a good movie. It's a solid flick. Solid 7-8. Definitely a 7-8.
I trust this ranking in the list is not purely nostalgia because, I mean, it you know, you have to do a great job with something if you're gonna wait damn near 2 decades before you come out with it again. Because if you drop ass, that's it. Your ass stink, and we don't want to see it.
If
That's
you drop ass, your ass stink. You heard it here.
Now-
Oh, stank butt ass.
Now, how you feel about it? The first one having been higher, you're forgetting what the first one had to compete with in 2004.
You know what? You're right. I don't even need you to. You can say it for her, but I got you. You know what? You got a point there. Because that movie, as gas as it was, there were some juggernauts coming out in 2004.
The early 2000s, that first 5 years, like it had a lot to
Okay.
compete with.
Well, yeah, it I won't lie. Yes, it had its competition, so I'm not mad that it's high. Like I said, this is one of the first ones where I'm not upset at
Yeah.
how high it is in comparison to its other ones. Like this movie didn't feel like, even though it very much was, because it was so good, it didn't feel like it was riding the coattails of the other one. Like it's like some of the other movies on this list, like a Frozen 2. Like those
Right.
ones feel like, oh, you just want the cash grab. This was, though it was a cash grab, it was like, oh, but y'all put effort in the cash grab. Y'all at least tried. Like you
I was
did
tired of
try.
I was tired of getting death threats sent to your house. It's like I need to
Probably.
know what happens with the rest of the family. Okay, if
Right.
you don't finish this story, I'ma finish you, and I don't need a super suit for that.
I don't need
I don't need a super suit to finish. It's crazy.
All right. So next on the list is Minions. It topped at number 2. It's ranked 8. It made $1.2 billion in 2015. You know what? I give it to you. And here's why. I don't think it should have beat Despicable Me. Because Despicable Me was one of the greatest little animated movies I've seen. It touched all my heartstrings. It got me. It was such a lovely movie in general. But in general, I think the Minions, they did not ride exclusively on Despicable Me's coattail, because the Minions didn't come out until like what, the third, like right before the third movie. So they had a wave, but they continued the wave because the Minions movie was good. It was entertaining. It was a kids movie, and also probably got them a lot of sales because the Minions are easy to sell because they're, you know, cute little yellow things. That being said, I don't think it should be this high. I think that Despicable Me should be here because Despicable Me was a fucking great movie.
Now, when it comes
Shout
to
out my nigga
Minions,
Pharrell.
when it comes to the Minions, I really only like half the. I only like the first half of the movie. Once we leave VillainCon, I'm over. I'm over the shenanigans. Like, but up to VillainCon, that movie was like, it was like perfect. It's like, wow, like y'all really doing this. Like, we got Minions backstory. We figuring out how villains work in this universe. Like, it was just so much, and then it was just Minions being dumb for the rest of it. Which for little kids, I guess that's fun, and I get it. But like for me, I was just like, all right, I'm checking out.
Key, did you see this one?
Yes, I did see Despicable
You
Me.
saw you saw Minions,
and
but not Incredibles 2.
well, Minions, because for me, now y'all got me thinking about bananas. But for me, Despicable
Banana!
Me, half of Despicable Me as a movie is the Minions. So getting an origin story to that is easily
Fair.
more interesting
Fair.
Yeah.
than the actual Despicable Me thing.
Beetle.
So
They are fun. They're so
and
quotable.
their adventure was in London, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I think the fact that they were
King
easily so
Bob!
quotable, like you said, they're very quotable. They're adorable. I don't know, damn near indestructible, I guess.
No, they
They
are
They're
indestructible.
they are such fascinating creatures that I think it makes sense that this was higher than Despicable Me. But based off of this list, Despicable Me clearly can't compare to its sequels.
Which is crazy because it is the better of the Despicable Me's.
Right.
I don't know,
No,
maybe.
Despicable Me got good. It got good on 2, even better with 3, and then took a dive with 4. In my opinion. It's one of those movies that just kept building. It got you in on the first one, and then like I said with the other movies, like, oh, people started watching it after the fact, and like, this is actually a really good movie. And then you remember that's when Happy came out, because Pharrell did basically the entire soundtrack for that damn movie. So you had Happy playing. Where's this song from? Oh, it's from this movie. Oh, I'm gonna go watch it. Cool, I go watch it. I really like it. Now it's stuck in my head. And then you hear a second one's coming out. Oh shit.
And the second one was good. I guess like I don't think any of the Despicable Me's are bad.
No, not at all.
I've never
but-
seen. I don't know if I saw 3.
3 is the
three.
one where his
That's what Bad
his
Brad.
brother.
Yeah, and Bad Brad.
See that then.
My God.
And the guy that plays Randy Marsh is Brett.
Yeah, Bad Brad. That's his name.
Bad Brett. I've been a bad boy, and you can hear Randy's voice in it, and that's my favorite one for that reason. His voice
Wait,
makes me
Trey-
laugh so
Trey
much.
Parker?
Yes.
Wow, that is a South Park creator.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a South
He
Park
also plays
creator.
Randy Marsh, is what I was saying. And you can
I know
hear.
nothing.
It's so
You
funny
can-
because he'll be like, "Come on, Clive," and he'll sound like Randy saying, "Come on" to someone. Oh my god, it's so funny.
I didn't know that, but now that you said, I hear it. Like it's
Mhm.
clicking.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I'm not gonna knock it though, but it was a good
I
movie.
mean, Despicable Me is doing such good things. Like even Universal has like if you go to Universal Studios, the whole front part of the park is Despicable Me. You have the Minions ride on one side and then you have Villain Con on the other, and they did one of the restaurants. It's like a Minion restaurant. So like they
Unless little
are
people
I
are
mean
serving me my food, I don't want it.
no, but no, little people aren't serving your
Little
sorry.
yellow people,
Well,
little yellow minions.
and like we said, they had such a significant impact that
Yeah.
it came out after Despicable Me 2. Because of Minions, I would argue that's why 3 and 4 are higher than 2 because Minions boosted the fan base.
Mm.
That's fair.
Look at you.
Even though
Fair.
Despicable Me 2 topped higher than both.
They did. I'll give you that
Yeah,
for its
it got two.
That being said,
We won't talk about it because it's 16. So
my last thing on it is Pharrell Williams. I watched his Lego documentary, and yeah, that was it was like I learned a lot about him that I didn't know before. In that
How was that?
it was really good. It was really really good. I recommend you watch it if you're interested in learning more about Pharrell. You learn a lot of the regular stuff, but you get to hear more about the personal side of it, like how his mind works with making beats and how like the Legos are really good for using that visual of like him. He was like, I have so many like things that I've collected and just went around making sounds and finding ways to put them together and make cool stuff. And I just some of them I just have them tucked away that I never have used because I'm waiting for the perfect moment for this thing to have its perfect moment. But it was really good. It was really really good. And he was discussing like Despicable Me. They came to him and he came to them with a couple songs and it wasn't working. No. And I believe that was after he had like his fall off and he was trying to figure things out in his life. And like the scene that they showed was like he was singing to his kid. I forgot if he had a boy or girl, but he was singing to his kid in the tub and like how it made him feel. And like he was still depressed about no, the song actually made him depressed afterwards because he was seeing people post about it and how happy they were, and he was like, this many people have to have an escape from their life to make them feel happy. And right after that, he made the beat for the Kendrick Lamar song. Forgot what song it is, but it's popular one. It's really popular one.
Fun.
What song was it?
Yeah. I think Pharrell's documentary was really good. Like Greg said, Section 80. Was it Section 80?
Yes. Was it? I think it was. Let me see. Kendrick Lamar, produced by Pharrell.
Or you?
It
You.
You said what?
All right. Sorry, we gonna be all right. It was
Yes,
all right.
that's what it was. We gonna be all right. He made that after Happy, which was ironic to me because I would think like it would go the other way around, but when he explained it, it made sense. He was like everybody was because that was a trend. People would post him like what they're happy about. He was like it'd be some simple shit like that people are happy about because their lives are so bad. And then he made We Gonna Be All Right. Right after that, he said that like cotton to help heal him. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
So I think, well, yeah, I think it's really interesting because Pharrell was actually someone they had on for the soundtrack for Despicable Me 1. And when he came back for 2, like Happy was, like you said, the whole bathtub scene and how he felt in that moment was happy and it kind of led him to that. And then he felt depressed afterwards and et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, I mean, it's not on this list, but Pharrell Williams' movie is the Lego one is definitely a really good watch. I love the fact that he opens the movie saying, "This is something I always wanted to do, but I wanted to be done in Legos because you can get so much more visual, like mental images out of doing it with Legos." And it was definitely a beautiful picture. You learn more about his story. Probably one of the greatest producers of our time in his own realm. So yeah, go check it out. But anyways, onwards.
Once
9
I
and
learned
10.
about
We'll
the
do
four
those
beat thing,
together.
I can never not hear it, and it pisses me off in a good way.
Oh, his producer tag is just him
Repeating the beat 4 times at the
first
beginning of the
beat.
song. Did you know that, Benta?
No, I learned something.
So now every time you hear a song like happy, like dun 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 dun, or We Gonna Be All Right, da 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 da, and then it gets in the regular beat.
Yeah.
Anytime it plays 4 times in the beginning, Pharrell.
The Snoop Dogg song.
Boom,
That-
boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
4 times.
Everything. It's a very catchy way to do a producer tag. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so casual too. Like you never really notice it.
Right, you wouldn't notice it. Let's do 9 and 10 together because we need to
Yeah.
talk about it.
It's
Yeah, go
Toy
ahead.
Story. They both got, but they want Toy Story 3 peaked at number 1, and I know why, because that movie had niggas in tears. Oh my god, that's at
They
10.
didn't need a 4. They should
They
have
didn't.
done a
They
4.
could have ended at 3. And then Toy Story 4 peaked at number 5, and that's number 9. I think Toy Story 4 definitely rode off of Toy Story 3's coattail because Toy Story 3 was a fucking movie. That was a movie. Both grossed at about
Yeah, good
$1.1 billion.
villains. Yeah, it had good villains. It had tearjerker moments. Like
Them
weird
niggas was gonna
and
die.
they were going to die, and it was like I was like they're gonna kill him in a kids movie, but I'm like I guess, but the movie felt, and even though it is a movie for children, like you could show it to any kid right now, they would be thoroughly entertained. They weren't speaking to them kids. They weren't talking to them kids at all. They were talking to all of us who were here at 1 and 2, and like they were talking to us, and it just hit me in all of the feels. And so getting a 4 was upsetting. Do I like Bonnie? Is she fucking adorable? Yes. Do I need Bonnie? No.
I think it was necessary. 4 was only necessary to get rid of Woody, because didn't Woody end up like staying with them at the thing?
Spoiler alert, but yes, Woody goes to
He leaves.
live with
He runs away.
What's her name? What's the girl?
Tell me
Bo
to be.
Peep.
Bo Peep. Yeah, Bo Peep. He
Goes
stays
to
at
live
like the
with Bo-
circus fair thing, and then everyone else goes with the little girl.
He becomes a lost toy, which was a pretty obvious because in the beginning he was like, "Oh, lost toy. Nobody wants to be a lost toy. Lost toy." And he
That's
becomes
what's
a
called
lost toy.
foreshadowing. That's not a bad thing. I think it was
Right.
more so that like every toy has its purpose, and the other toys, being a little bit newer than Woody, didn't serve their purpose yet fully to themselves. But
I
Woody
still
had served his
call-
purpose.
No, I don't think it's a serve hit. See, and that's how they tried to wrap it. I'm gonna deep dive y'all. Woody's a little bitch, and that's the problem. Woody has not grown. He hasn't grown from movie 1 to, and I'm gonna explain why. In movie 1, he was upset that Buzz was becoming the number 1 toy. That was his problem. That is why he treated Buzz like that. That is why he did what he did. In movie 4, the reason why he left ultimately was not because he was a low totem toy. It was because he wasn't the number 1 toy, and he tried to be the number 1 toy. And they actually brought it up. They're like, "You're not the number 1 toy anymore, Woody. You're just a toy like the rest of us. Just chillax. When Bonnie played with you, she played with you." And Woody could not get past that. And so much so that when Forky was the number 1 toy, but Forky was a little not all there, he was like, "I'll be in charge of Forky," because he wants power and he felt powerless.
Nah, fuck that. I'm not letting you do this revisionist history. Forky was trying to kill himself at every turn. That nigga jumped out the window. He would jump out of everything in an attempt to end it all. Woody was helping that little girl. Don't you play Woody on this one, man.
But yes, he was helping him, but he wasn't helping him because he's like, "Oh, he's a fellow toy and I should help him." He was helping him to get a fucking head. Let's be real. And when he realized that wasn't working, he was like, "Oh, I'ma just go be with Bo Peep and be free because I'm no use to Bonnie." Fuck that.
I'm sorry Woody didn't want to be a toy cuck. Damn.
And now Bonnie's probably sad because she lost her Woody, but he don't care
Because she lost her Woody
happy.
is crazy.
No, Woody is the villain, and he will forever be a villain in my eyes, and y'all can't.
I feel like this is
tell
a lot of
me
revisionist
different.
history because Sporky was trying to kill himself a lot. He said,
I
I
don't-
don't even know what I am. And Woody's like, "You're a toy and you help Bonnie, so you're gonna help Bonnie." That wasn't
I
for
don't
him.
disagree. It was for him. If you watch the movie back, he only because anybody
go
could
back
have
and
took
watch
that
it.
job. Anybody could have took that job, and actually other people volunteered. But Woody was like, "No, I'm gonna do it," because Woody knew that he stayed close to Forky, then he would get played. He was finessing.
Woody had the most senior management for years. Don't play Woody. He knows
And
how
he
to
could
do
ret-
this shit.
and he did not want to retire like the boomer he is.
And then he
Retire,
did.
boomer.
And then he did.
I think I think you're forgetting that these are supposed to be projecting human emotions onto toys, and very similarly to Cars 3, in the sense that if you're a
That was a
top
good
dog
movie.
for so long, when you're not the top dog anymore, you don't just accept it. You fight it. You fight it as much as you can for as long as you can, and you're in denial and you try to stop someone else from doing it. That only makes sense. As
But did Lightning McQueen go and live with the other cars at the other track, or did he pass that knowledge and tutelage off to the other cars
No,
and
he
stay
didn't.
around?
No.
He stayed around.
Don't try this
He did.
revisionist
He
history.
did.
Don't try this revisionist history. Because Lightning McQueen did not let the person, I forgot the other car, the yellow one. He did not let that yellow car go
did
until he was damn near about to race and said, I'm not gonna win if I do this. You know what? You've been with me this whole time, getting me right. You said this was your dream. You know what? I'm gonna get on the mic and give you a shot. Oh, I'm not ready. You're ready. That's when he did it. It was not a second before.
yeah, so
But
you
he
gotta,
did it, and Woody didn't. Woody was like, "Fuck Bond."
Your hate
I'm
for
out.
Woody is clouding your judgment here.
Because
Wow.
Pixar is trying to show you two different versions of a person's outcome in that moment, clearly. Go off to green pastures quietly or announce it's over, I'm hanging up the jersey, LeBron is finally retiring, the world's going to end.
Who will
What's
people
gonna
argue is like
emphasize-
Michael Jordan now?
Now, what I will say, since y'all went on this whole goddamn tangent, I Toy Story 4, I did not care because the idea of Toy Story 3 was the end. Then they realized there are two outcomes to the end of a toy's life. You either find a new owner or they go in the trash. Well, what happens when they go in the trash? Destruction. Then I feel like as they were halfway writing this, they said, damn, this is kind of dark. Let's not do this. Let's give them a new owner. Because if somebody paused the movie before that claw came down and never finished it, they was like, oh yeah, them toys dead. They done. They gone. They ain't no more. What you mean as a 4? Who's the star? The rest of them, they burnt. They in a box at the garbage fill you. So
Imagine not finishing Toy Story 3 and then learning there's a Toy Story 4.
You walked out because you saw them in the thing and was like, no, it's only like 10 minutes left in the movie. I got to get out of here. And you run away.
Credits.
I'm not gonna lie. I would have done that if they did me the way that Grey's Anatomy did me. I'm not gonna get into it. Just know when they finally hit your favorite character, it hurts you.
You talking about when they hit her husband?
No.
McDreamy?
Fuck McDreamy. But no, I'm talking about her sister.
Oh.
How you go from a random episode, oh yeah, we about to go pick up this heart from like some other California or some shit. And in the next scene, niggas in the woods playing Crash. My girl's under a wing. And when they move the wing, her organs are crushed. She's dead. She just sits there and dies.
That hospital got
one.
into a lot of crazy shit, like just off the random.
Yeah, like
Look, we could have a whole episode about the drama of what's
All
it
right.
called? Mercy, West Grace. Anyways, pushing
All right.
past it.
Next
The
movie,
Toy
you're right.
Stories are done.
Yep, you're right. Next movie is Moana 2. That only topped at number 10.
Never seen it.
It's
It's
ranked
11.
11. It topped at number 10. Its peak. It was number 10. Its rank is 11. It grossed 1.1 bill. I didn't see this movie either. I heard it was kind of mid. They were pushing for
So-
something.
the songs are great. It's
Mhm.
obvious that this was going to be a TV show and they changed it to a movie.
That's her.
And did I say the songs were great? The songs were terrible. The plot is great. That's what it
Oh,
is.
okay.
Songs are horrible. The plot is great. Plot is amazing. It's like Moana is going on this journey to connect the rest of the world. Like there are no other people to connect the rest of the world, and they're wondering why, and it's because the world is cut off, by this other god. Like this god cut the world off so that other people can't connect and you can't reach, and so she goes on this journey to figure
Make
it out.
Pangea.
The god canceled the cell phone plan? Damn.
She went on a journey to make Pangea.
Basically.
Not to make Pangea, but just make it so that she can accept Pangea. Like
Ah.
she like think like it like there's a wall that just makes you like kind of turn around before you go into this next
And
ocean or
no
whatever.
one leaves.
Yes. And it was really really beautiful because it was like when and like her and Maui's relationship. It was very reminiscent of done better though. What's that movie? What's the movie with the cops? 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street, where it's like just do it again like you did it the last time. And then like when you're trying to do it like the last time just doesn't because it's
Work.
not the last time. It's just every new
Now I gotta
experience
go
is
watch
new.
21 Jump Street. Thanks.
22 Jump Street.
No, 21. I want to see 21 Jump Street.
Oh, okay. And so it was like that, but it really hit the feels really good. And fuck it, I'm spoiling. She gets her own tattoos and like she kind
Does
of
that mean she dies? Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, she dies. She gets her own tattoos.
So she
And
becomes
so
a
now she's
demigod.
yeah, she becomes a demigod. I was just like, oh, whew. But the songs were dog water. Shit,
Wow.
shit songs.
Well,
I don't know
then.
any of them. I at
I'm
least know
still
one
only
from-
thinking of the first song when her grandma's talking about splashing in the water and shit.
Whoa.
That is the
Freak
She's
it.
talking about how the water likes to play and it's fun.
That
It
don't
has a
make
life.
it better.
and it's mischievous. The water is
Nothing y'all are
mischievous.
saying makes
How
it better.
misbehave.
What you got against grandmas? You don't like a
No,
good
my
gilf,
grandma was
nigga?
lit.
Look. I want you to know this is what you said. The only thing I remember is the opening scene when her grandma was talking about splashing.
Mm-hmm. What about it, nigga?
All right,
Yeah,
You know, they didn't call it a manta ray for nothing. You feel me?
They rushed this,
I
and
agree.
you could feel it, and obviously you can see it in the ranking. This movie had the potential to be a really, really good movie, and it's just
It's one of the first sequels to suck worse than the.
Honestly,
Well, no,
worse than the. No, it didn't do worse. It didn't do
it
worse.
did worse. Numbers
how-
wise.
So
Speaking of
I
numbers
gotta.
wise,
Moana's
Oh.
highest was only 22, which is crazy.
That was a good transition. I like that. But I have a question before we transition. Does that mean we always say that sequels aren't better than the first one? This list is obviously showing that a lot of sequels do better than the first one.
But that's because because people don't always go see the first one.
yeah,
I
they had
guess.
time
And
to
so
digest
people,
it.
You got
it's
that. You got
almost
that.
like you get like a guaranteed base when you go. Like, let's say your first one made 900 million, you're almost guaranteed like a 900 million, and then whatever extra from the people who are like, I didn't see it the first time, now I gotta see it the second time. Like
That's
the
fair.
second one,
Especially
That's
when
fair.
everyone's saying it was good, you know.
No,
yeah,
that's
especially
true.
especially when the first one was really good. Now and even better when the second one is really good. Like,
Speaking
if
of the
you
first
can
one and the
get-
second one being really good, Despicable Me 3 is our next one. That
yeah,
topped
and look
at
how
4.
high it is.
Yeah, it topped at 4.
Yeah.
It's number 12. It's my favorite. It maxed out at about $1.03 billion. That's my favorite. Jordan's like, why is this your favorite? I'm like, honestly, because Trey Parker's in it. I'm not. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Don't get it twisted. It's a very, very good movie. You got Gru's brother in it. You know, his twin. Shit go crazy. Just seeing that he had a twin and all that. And that like, oh, you know, your lineage, it's really like that. Y'all are really like that villain shit.
Yeah.
But Trey Parker
and
was just
the-
fucking funny as hell to me. He made the movie for me.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the one after it, number 13, Finding Dory was really good. Finding Nemo was really good. Finding Dory.
I don't think
I didn't like Finding Dory that much, if I'm being real with you.
Really?
It was
Finding Dory.
it was too much, and it was just like, I don't really like this. It was cute.
liked it.
It was cute, but it wasn't Finding Nemo.
I liked how like we like never even needed to go on this journey. Like that was the best part.
That was the
You
worst
need
part
that.
for me. This
That's
was so
the worst.
unnecessary.
that would be the worst part of a movie.
No, because it's like we didn't need to do this, but we
That's
did.
exactly why it sucked for me. None of this was necessary.
Literally, what you're saying is the equivalent. It's like, oh, the One Piece is right behind the Don's shop. It's like literally buried
Right.
behind her house.
The
Oh,
One Piece was here all along. Laugh tail? You mean we're going back to the East Blue, you silly goose. It was here all along.
No, like because like, but it made sense.
I would
like, when they
denounce my
finally-
fandom of One Piece. I'd be like, nah, I can't.
Publicly.
Publicly.
I go buy a podium and some mics and hire some fucking media people to come sit here as I make this announcement.
You gotta cut off that
Like-
skin on your arm, big dog. You gotta get rid of that tattoo at that point. Cover
I'm
it.
doing it on the podium.
No, because like, so like she goes on this journey to find her parents and like trying to remember, and then you realize like her parents have been trying to find her and we're never too far away, and it's just a great thing. But you also get to like meet her friends from her past and explore this like aquarium. Are they called aquarium? Not auditorium? Not a aquarium. I'm going to call it an aquarium because that's not the word they use. It's like natorium. Something. It's an N word. If y'all know the word, put it down in the comments. Thank you.
Anemone.
It's not an anemone.
Yeah, I didn't see it, so I can't say too much about it. I also kind of like saw 20 minutes of the next one and then I stopped watching. So
What's the next one?
The next one is Zootopia, which also peaked. Which also peaked at number 4. It's 14 ranked overall. It made $1.03 billion. Zootopia, aka the entry point for Beastars fans. Yes,
there's a sequel coming out soon. If I'm not
it
mistaken.
is, and I'm very excited for it.
And this
It was
one
a
has
good
a
movie.
snake.
You know what's some animated movie that I think deserves to be up here that isn't, and it's nowhere near the top?
What?
Bad Guys.
2
that
or
dude.
1?
I think
2.
because
Oh my
Bad Guys-
God, 2 was amazing.
I've heard nothing but great things about 2. But like Bad Guys 1 didn't it come out during COVID? It's like on Netflix, so it wouldn't have
But
movie.
2 had the potential. That's why I said Bad Guys 2 specifically. 2
yeah, I
was
heard 2 was really
amazing. It was so good.
Heard good things. I haven't
Back
had
to this
it.
movie. Zootopia was really good. I liked it for its themes of, I like when movies get
Discrimination.
harder themes across using either anthropomorphic characters or things you don't recognize, like racism. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what this thing is. It's mainly white people, but I don't know what it is about people being like, anime's not political.
Bitch, what? I'm sorry. I can every time.
No,
I hear it, I must say-
There's a popular podcast
said-
where one guy was literally trying to defend that One Piece is
You
a
said
political anime.
specifically, Yeah.
It's not.
Why would we have to?
Huh?
One Piece is not.
Not political.
It is.
What?
not.
Explain. Literally, the whole thing is about politics. It may not be about our politics, but it's about politics.
Oh, right or wrong, good or evil. It's not necessarily political. I've seen political anime.
I mean,
Okay,
yes,
it's
I'm
not
saying
as
there are
political
more
as something like
political.
Code Geass or Gundam.
Those aren't political either. I'm talking
Bullshit.
about like Legends of the Galactic Hero. That's political. You have Code Geass is not political.
No,
That's just
It
revenge.
is but it is political, especially where we are right now in God Valley, where we're watching the government. Specifically on God Valley right now. This is spoiler alerts for anybody who is reading the manga. These are manga spoilers. So where we are in God Valley, they went to a country that is not allied. I mean, we can talk about Moana, a country that is not allied with the government, did some shit, and then when the Navy comes and the people are like, "Oh my God, here's the Navy here to help," they're like, "Oh, you're not allied with us." How are we not talking about politics right now? The reason why they're not getting saved is because they're not allied with this government. The reason why the Giants have the issues that they have is because they weren't allied with the government, and then he was trying to ally his nation with the government, but they wanted him to kill rocks. I mean, we're literally
You're-
the whole
you're skipping
this
a
flashback
whole-
is all
I think you're
politics.
skipping a
Look,
huge
better.
point of wait. I think you're also
Hold
skipping
on.
it.
Current
Hold up,
stuff.
damn
Let's
it.
Talk about the stuff that already happened.
No, you're not even
100
you're not even
chapters ago.
you're skipping over a huge point of the fact that Robin's entire like people, as well. I'll say her people were exterminated based off of the government not wanting another group of people to have information. And now it is illegal to have this information. You will be killed if you have this. That is a political thing.
This government policy says that I cannot do this thing. And if I do this thing, I will get killed. And if I go against this policy, we're literally talking about government policies. Policies are in place. What are we talking about?
Also,
I think you're projecting more onto One Piece than there is.
I don't think that I am,
what's
brother.
happening. I said, what happened? Like,
No.
what is happening?
I read. I am caught up. I am aware of what the word political means. I am aware that the government in this anime is revolving around politics in its own thing, from Kizaru to Akainu's battle. I'm just saying it's not political. It's an anime where the world building addresses government issues.
But that's what makes it political. No,
it's not.
Its intent is not to necessarily directly be political. However, it is a commentary on political issues that we face, necessary for the topic at hand.
Of the world. That it is not being political.
It's not a byproduct of the world. That is a direct story point.
Yeah,
the story cannot exist without political conflict.
Yes, because we're world building where this is relevant to the story.
No, it's not just that it's world building. It is a part of the story.
I am aware. I am aware that it's a part of the story.
It's not just a part of the world. That's like saying, okay, Death Note, I don't think is inherently political. Well, it probably is.
Apparently, that was political in the sense of it's supposed to be an allegory for the death penalty.
Oh, I didn't see that. So I'm not going to take it there because that's not my opinion. I can't take it and stand on it. Like I can't stand on an opinion that I can't defend. But
that's a point though.
But like Death Note, yes, there are some political things that play politics plays a part because we're persecuting criminals, but I don't think it's about the politics of the criminals. I think it's about good and bad, who decides who dies. But in One Piece, we literally are fighting against government policies and how these policies. Yes, we are. Whether it's on purpose or not, whether the Straw Hats are doing it on purpose or not.
Look, just because you're yelling doesn't make you right.
Oh my God. I'm positive this nigga is trolling us right now. I can't prove it. I can't prove it just yet. But I know.
Can I say my point? Since day one, and especially since day one of you meeting Teach, Blackbeard D Teach, the concept is pirates are free to do whatever they want, and the government has rules. To make the government look worse than pirates, they have to do things worse than what pirates would do. So it is a byproduct of making the government have these policies in place and doing all these fucked up things. And it's like, oh, we can't help you because we're the government, or we work for the government, while Sword's over here doing whatever the fuck they want because Sword is free because they're not technically government agents.
Correct.
All I'm saying is, at its root, it's about being free and going against rules and societies of fucked up structures or whatever.
But wait, before you even say anything else, that is quite literally what at least American politics are based off of. You go against what is wrong inherently. You said earlier, it's about what's right and what's wrong. We are supposed to follow our government as long as our government is giving us lawful orders, commands, and being bipartisan, right? This is an example of these free people who defy government, do not listen to them because of what they are doing is inherently wrong. They are avoiding slavery. They are destroying islands on a whim based off of their rules, which is seen in mass as wrong. In theory, yes, it is a story about being free. It's about Luffy wanting to be the freest. That is his dream. However, it is also a political commentary about how if the government's doing fucked up shit, people need to do something else to get away from it. We need to help each other. We need to stand up for each other. These people are not supposed to be, political figures, but it's a political commentary, like a comic that. Okay, cool.
My point is saying One Piece is a political anime and versus saying it has political commentary. Two different statements.
I think it. I
Okay,
don't think
I see what he's saying. Then I get what you. Why would you let me go through all? I get what you're saying. It's not
disagree.
political inherently. It's not. It's not political inherently, as in like, oh, Luffy's running for president type shit. But I get what you're saying.
Luffy hates the way that the government operates, and that's why he's doing everything. No, Luffy just wants to do what the fuck he wants, and the government just happens to be the bad guys.
No, I don't think that the government. Oh, I do think the government is the bad guys, but like, but not every instance of when we've seen the government have they been the bad guys. Let's talk about
Right.
Alabasta.
That's because freedom and justice is not always so black and white. There's gray areas. Easy.
Garp.
And politics aren't black and white; they're gray areas.
Like,
Like literally, you can
life is
interchange.
black or white.
The problem is you can using One Piece as an example. The problem is you can just interchange the words and it still fucking works. And you're not gonna get me off on this.
I'm not trying to be right or wrong here. All I'm saying is y'all could literally just say, hey, One Piece is just a commentary on life, because they have people and they be breathing and we be breathing in real life.
Like, I mean, if you break it down to its break it down to its component forms, for real. Yeah.
No. Them
so
breathing
wait, would
is
you
a
say
part
that,
of the story.
So would you say
Luffy
that
could die if he wasn't breathing?
So would you say that Attack on Titan wasn't political?
I say it has political commentary. I'll give you that. It's not.
Go to the next movie. Go to the next movie. I'm not doing.
I said political commentary because it wasn't about.
But that's more obvious political commentary. That's literally World War fucking II with Max.
I get the comparison.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is,
just because it didn't start political does not make it as a. When you take the
Attack on Titan didn't start political. It got political.
It got political. Pieces in the pie, and we have now gotten to politics. I don't know what you want from me. If 80% of the pie is politics, what is the pie?
How did we get
here from Despicable Me?
I don't know.
Fucking know.
But Zootopia, I think.
Zootopia, yeah.
So okay. all I'm trying to say is, like, in its simplest of terms, if you take any show, any concept, and there are three separate parties, you can argue it being political. Because now it's not you versus him, it's you and them, and how you guys navigate this
interface. Not that three independent parties. That's like saying, see, I haven't watched enough of
independent parties.
See, your argument is very solid, and I don't like it. But at the same time,
it's not.
I know I can find a hole in it if I think long enough.
I got it. I can take three independent parties. I got this. Oh, I got it. If we take Fairy Tail, where's like three independent parties? We can take three independent parties from Fairy Tail, and it's not about politics. It's about you versus me versus you versus me versus him.
Make it about politics.
Now, if it does get farther, I don't know. We're talking like the beginning first.
I mean, I could do it for Yu-Gi-Oh, and you couldn't do that. There's no politics in Yu-Gi-Oh. That's literally niggas playing a card game to save the world.
The fact that there are different guilds, and each guild runs their own little city or whatever. They're part of whatever town they're part of. If two guilds are beefing, like I forgot when one guild invaded them, another guild coming to help them because they're allies. That's a political thing.
But that gets political. I agree with you. That is a political piece, right? But One Piece as a whole, like you said, it's ingrained into the story. So as much as it's not a political thing, it has political commentary. That's not just right is right and wrong is wrong. Like you said,
that is
gray.
important to the plot. That is important to the plot.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying after 1,000 episodes, clearly, if we're building a world, if you're going to have to address some political aspects.
No, there's plenty of stuff that builds worlds that have nothing to do with politics.
No, not after 1,000 episodes. You have to have some world building. You will have some politics.
What has 1,000 episodes?
Naruto overall has 1,000 episodes, and yes, there's political aspects. Naruto helped to literally unite. Oh, you said what?
Conan.
Didn't watch.
It's over 1,000 episodes. But I'm saying it's not really political because they're just solving.
It's not political, and it's right there. Thank you. A point.
There's no three-party system. It's me solving this case of who died.
You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna get here. Y'all, because we're not doing this today.
We can do this offline because we've tangented long enough. My point being is, last movie is Despicable Me 4, and it only topped at 14. I think that was like one of the worst ones. Honestly, it wasn't that good.
I truly believe that this being in the top 15 is attributed to the fact that it's the fourth one in this franchise, that it's just living off of its ego. Because every other movie under Despicable Me 4, I would put above it personally. Even the ones I haven't seen, just knowing of it.
How high did it get? like all the way. Like it didn't
Peaked
get
at
high.
14. It's the lowest in
Yeah.
the top 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even in the top 30, there's only two other movies that peaked as high as 14.
Which
Like
is crazy that
everything else
Coco
peaked
peaked so
way
low.
higher.
Yeah.
Minions Rise of Gru, which was obviously riding off the last Minions movie, and Coco, sadly.
Which is
Correct.
crazy because anybody who's ever seen Coco,
I
Yeah,
think
watch
Coco was
Coco.
one of those movies that people had to tell you about. You didn't go see.
yeah, it
Um,
was. I said it earlier. It was it's in the same boat as Tangled, Frozen, and Coco. It's like that 2010 year of these Disney movies. If someone didn't tell you about it or didn't have a prequel, people didn't see it.
There.
It's crazy.
All right.
Now, I think my biggest gripe about not this list, just us doing this, is the fact that apparently, my theory is Greg must be sitting on some money, because the way that he just been rounding up these hundreds of thousands has been insane. He said, like he's looking at he's looking at 1 billion and 334 million, and he's just like, 140 million. Like that's not the same. That is not the same. You could just stop at a decimal point. You just jumping up 60 million. Like,
It's not like little
if I
numbers,
had-
like tens of millions of dollars.
If I had money like that, boy,
really, the money don't mean shit to you, because
I wish.
in my
Shit.
mind, 1,045,000,000 is not 150. Not
billion.
and then any sense.
You know what's the one that he did that really got me? It was Super Mario Brothers. 1,362,000,000.
I said 1.4 bill.
Said 1.4. That is
It's not.
Okay.
Especially
Like-
because the one above it is Frozen 2 at 1,400,000,000.
And I rounded that to 1.5. I was fair.
1.5. You just threw 100 million on it.
No, I
You
threw
gave it
50
$50
million
extra
on
million.
it. Damn.
$50 extra million.
Just round it up, plus or minus.
Yeah, I did let it go because it's nothing else close. Like it's not one above it that's close. But when he said it for Super Mario Bros, I was like, chill out, bro.
That's when I started noticing. I'm like, oh, he's just saying if it's 5 or higher, it just goes up.
5 and above, give it a shove. God damn.
Not that much. Damn.
Look,
All
no matter
right.
how you spend it, if there's a number after the billion, you have to say million something. So just say the number. Don't round it up.
Because how hard is it to say 1,360,000,000?
That's it.
Maybe if I-
360.
Right.
See, now he's hurt. He don't even want to have the
No,
conversation.
Twan texted me about streaming. I was like, I gotta bail out because I still gotta I got hot water heater out, so I gotta go to my mom's house to shower. So yeah.
All right, well let's get through this then, because I have derailed us enough. I'll take that. Takeaways from this list for the folks who haven't looked at this. This is obviously just available on the internet. We didn't name any anime movies. The only anime movie to cross this list is Infinity Castle that came out this year, and that peaked at 37. That is because it's highest grossing in its own category of traditionally animated. It's number 2 all time, only behind Lion King, which makes sense. It was a very phenomenal movie when it came out. Yeah, and a lot of movies on this list got hold in general. If you want to look at them and argue between that, look down and look up the list. And
I agree. If you take anything from this list, is watch one first.
Yeah, watch the first movie.
Watch the
Like,
first one, yeah.
All
All right,
higher it is, watch the first one.
cool. This list is
Except
done.
for Nezha. That's the only one I think that breaks that rule.
No,
Just watch-
Nezha 1 was
Well,
great.
watch one so that you can get it, but then watch 2. Watch them both.
I'm not gonna lie, you would just be confused for 10 minutes if you didn't watch one, but both are great movies. Watch them.
All right. So let's get into the news that be what the fuck are you doing? So latest news starts with Crunchyroll. Those of you who may or may not have heard, a lot of people are canceling their Crunchyroll accounts, specifically because from them shifting to AI previously, now they are shifting to a translator based on an Israeli software, and this has outraged a lot of people who have the have accounts with Crunchyroll, and this is due to the current genocide that's happening in Palestine. People are canceling their accounts in mass to display their displeasure at the decision made by the company. Yeah, a lot of people said it's time to be the king of the pirates. Is all I'm saying.
Oh, so they got political with it.
I heard that.
Something about political.
It's
political. Yeah. So
I have a
what's your question?
Has and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Has subtitles gotten worse?
So
Like in the
originally the
last
subtitles
6
that on Crunchyroll, the reason people are pissed before is because they switched to an AI subtitler. Once they did the mass layoffs, they had AI doing it. So the subtitles would be worse in a sense of like not exact translations or not good translations, or they'd be fucked up,
Yeah.
or they would miss a lot of
It's like
stuff.
they're like really off. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's not even like a couple of lines. Like every now and again you get like a word change, but like the line, the sentence structure would just be off.
Yes,
As
and that was
well.
because they switched to an AI translator originally. So now they're switching to a different translator, which is based off in Israeli software. But people don't want to they don't want to have Crunchyroll accounts because they feel as if their money would be therefore going to this company, who could therefore potentially be, funding said genocide that they don't like.
I'm not mad.
Vote with your
Y'all
wallet.
money.
That's all I gotta say, honestly. When you hurt a company's pockets, they make big decisions. When that Q1 show up, they gonna scramble. But yeah,
Clock it.
I'm not mad at anybody who does this. I understand. I don't know what the money goes to exactly. I couldn't tell you. Sorry. This is all the information I could find on it. But if that's how you feel, I respect it, honestly. These companies got to learn that they can't just do whatever they want. And there are consequences to every action. However,
Yep.
Just take that with a grain of salt is all. Heath, you got anything?
I'm not going to speak on this one.
I accept that one. You know what? I'm okay with that. So, Hulu, Crunchyroll, and Amazon released their top 3 most watched animes. For Hulu, it was Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood War, DBZ Super, and JJK. For Crunchyroll, it was One Piece, Attack on Titan, and Naruto. And then for Amazon, it was Attack on Titan, Death Note, and Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood War. This interests me because in this, for me, we got Bleach. So does that, to me, it was like, does this mean that people are just watching 1,000 Year Blood War, or is this all the returning fans coming back and watching it because they really wanted to see it? Death Note is always going to be somewhere making waves to start, a great starter. And then we have like a great big 3 on Crunchyroll being One Piece, Attack on Titan, and Naruto, which I thought was pretty cool.
You said Hulu was the
Bleach, DBZ, and JJK.
Really? I didn't know JJK was on Hulu.
Yes, it is.
I mean, I've only watched Bleach on Hulu for like the last 10 years, so that makes sense.
Flex on us
Yeah.
harder. But yeah, I just thought that was an interesting note Diva brought up to me the other day, and I was like, that's pretty cool. Just to
Yeah,
see
I thought
how people navigate towards apps. It seems like in all of the cases, definitely Shonen leads.
Yeah.
But it seems like
that's right.
Amazon has a little bit more of a diverse mindset of people, is what I'll say, with Attack on Titan, Death Note, and Bleach. That's like very much Shonen style, but like different types of Shonen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You said Amazon?
Amazon
Yeah,
Prime has AOT, Death Note, and Bleach as their leading
Yeah.
top 3.
Amazon in general has a lot of obscure anime.
And go ahead.
No, that's
No,
it.
go ahead. Oh.
They just-
And if you want to rate them in like the amount of anime watched, it was Prime, Crunchyroll, like total views.
Fair.
makes sense because I think Prime sublets some of their things, or they are subletting. Like you can watch things on the other platforms through Prime somehow.
It depends on what platform, but yes.
Right.
Blue Lock Season 3 scheduled for summer 2026, and a live-action movie was announced. Not happy about the live-action movie. I don't think they can recreate all the stuff well, but 2026 season. I'm excited. I haven't watched Blue Lock in a very long time. Excuse me. I haven't read Blue Lock in a very long time, specifically because they're in a tournament and I want to get to the end and then read it all at once.
Is the movie just going to be a soccer game?
It's
just going to be watching
I was
soccer.
thinking that. I'm like, it's soccer with voiceovers.
Yes. Soccer with me explaining what the fuck I'm doing.
So,
I kind
regular
of
soccer?
Maybe I can learn about more soccer.
Regular soccer at that point. Just have the commentators talk about it.
Facts.
So it's
oh no, that's actually what it is.
It's soccer with no commentators. The players are the commentators.
Yeah.
I believe they're
World.
supposed to have a movie come out for the. No, that already happened. No, I think they do have a movie that they're planning, a regular movie, for one of the arcs to just do the arc as a movie, and it's supposed to be one of the tournaments.
You know how like we're like, oh yeah, this anime would turn in would make a good live action movie. I think this is one of those cases where you would think it would because it's just people playing soccer, but it doesn't because we don't get to see how y'all gonna do the puzzle piece scene? How I'm gonna get my puzzle pieces?
We have CGI. What the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm gonna have real puzzle pieces. No, because that's what
digitally
you're gonna have
animated
digitally animated 3D puzzle pieces flying around.
With these real people? No,
okay.
Gang.
Now you just being
You
dumb.
watched Lion King.
Yeah, you watched Lion King
and
and said we can't have digitally
it.
floating puzzle pieces.
And I hated it. Stop forget, I hated it.
Do you know puzzle pieces need to have emotion? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know, but I don't think I'm gonna like it.
Okay then.
Alright.
Like how are we gonna show that? Remember that state? What's that guy's name? With the little brother, when he was like crazy and looked like a little crazy demon. How am I gonna show that?
His flow state?
Yeah. When he be like,
You stick his fucking... Yo, you make it sound... You've seen Venom! That's all CGI!
But Venom...
Venom!
It's a mute point.
Maybe I'm not imaginative tonight because I don't...
You clearly not, because, bro, what? You just forgot about things like Venom. That nigga got a 19-inch tongue, and you saying, how they gonna make this normal nigga's tongue look like that?
No, I mean like the face. Like he look... Nah.
Ah.
I don't know.
Ah. Oh my goodness.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I don't care.
How you feel about it?
I don't care about Blue Lock anymore. We're dragging it at this point. In my mind, it ends at the U World 20 or U20 Cup, whatever. Everything else, I don't give it anymore. Like,
you don't want to see them at the Worlds, bro?
I don't care anymore, dog. I've been reading soccer for 3 years, and they still playing soccer. Like,
you've been reading One Piece for like 12 years. What are you talking about?
At least I see variety. We still in the same damn facility. We just
nah,
with
man,
people.
they had a bigger facility to play soccer with different countries. We got black people now.
Now, if I listen. If I blindfolded you, made you walk into the center of what you call it, H&T Bank Stadium, and told you put your hands on the ground, and told you that we at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, would you fucking know the difference? No, you wouldn't.
Hell yeah, I could feel the difference in the fine turf.
You just heard somebody say you in the background. It's like, oh yeah, we still in the city.
Oh man. Hasbin Hotel season 2 trailer released. And the show returns October 29th, as well as you didn't know that one. As well as they popped out the trailer for the song Gravity.
Yeah.
Did you see
I
it?
haven't listened to it yet. No.
It was good. It made me think, damn, I should watch this. And I said, wait a minute, I don't want to watch this shit.
You do want to watch it. I'm so excited though. I'm so excited for it to come back. But I'm scared. I won't lie. I'm real scared that it's not gonna put me. I'm scared, but I'm not. I'm worried that it's not gonna put me in the chokehold it had me in last year. But what is it? Hell of a Boss still has me in a chokehold, so I think I'm gonna be.
Well,
but I am scared. I'm worried.
Make sure
But I'm excited.
Go Vizzy Pop. You got anything to say about Hasbin Hotel?
No, I don't. I still forget which one is that. Is that the one with the singing demons, or just that? I don't know.
So the thing I don't like, right, and I know they did it because they have a bigger budget now, and that's her vision. I don't like that they added so much singing in the Hell of a Boss. It kind of pisses me off. It didn't have it before. It was a goofy, quirky show about demons going to kill people in the human world. And now we got all these extra. I like the layers, but I don't like the singing with the layers. We don't need that. Leave that in Hasbin Hotel, please.
I mean, they're the same thing. I don't care about either, unfortunately.
They're so good.
I hear good things. Don't get me wrong. I know when something is
I
probably good. I
specifically
just don't
skipped the
care.
show tunes.
I love the show tunes. It's my favorite part.
All right.
Um,
Chainsaw Man movie is coming out October 29th, and tickets are on sale now.
Yeah.
For the Rize arc. Someone in the movie theater was like, wait, they're going to make a movie out of an arc? I was like, they've been saying this since season 1.
I mean, people are forgetting that Mugen Train is an arc.
A whole arc
Is
that
it
they
a whole-
then made into a part of the show. Why?
I'm not gonna question it. Press on.
Yeah, I don't.
But I'm
You're
excited
not
for
gonna-
that. It looks like they put a lot of budget into it. I think it's going to re-spark the love for Chainsaw Man, and things are just going to go crazy for him.
I love Chainsaw Man.
So I think I'm a couple chapters behind. I mean, again, another one where it's like, can we just kill the devil at this point or not kill the? I don't know, man. Just, I don't know. Maybe throw
No,
in the
he's
chainsaw.
destined to make Denji a fucking victim. Like, bruh.
You know, I just, it's too much. It's too much.
He gotta
But
stop
still good
thinking with
show.
his. He gotta use his head.
He told her to cut it off, and she was like, "Okay, give it here." He said, "No, I didn't mean it."
He gotta use this head. He gotta stop
He
using
said,
that.
"Give it here."
It's getting in trouble.
I do think Chainsaw Man is somewhat overhyped. I'm not even gonna lie here. I recognize that it has good themes. It has a good story. It's very original. Well, not very original. It's relatively original,
Mhm.
and I just think there's more hype for it than it should be.
I agree with that. It's good. I
don't
think it came during a time where we were yearning for something more. Like
Different.
we were in between seasons for a lot of things, and then the season 1 came out, and then people started, obviously spoiling manga stuff. So it was like, oh my god, so hyped. But I don't think it's overstayed its welcome by any means. I don't think that we'll ever make it to part 2. Because part 2 is so far and so long. We're not getting
Yeah.
there.
It's weird. It's oddly long. It's oddly long.
The build up in
Like,
part
the
2
build-
is so long I got uninterested.
Yeah, a lot
And a lot of people have. That happens to a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of my opinions are based off of the fact that I'm caught up in part 2.
I'm not. I got to read about
Makes
the STD devil. I heard about that one.
Oh,
I heard it was some sick
man.
shit going on there.
I feel like that devil should be real strong because not afraid. Should.
Depends on the country.
Fat.
Um,
In America? Yeah.
Yeah, you should
Yeah.
be afraid.
Morgan
Be
State?
very
Yeah.
On that note,
It's in a
do you have
song. If you fuck a Morgan bitch, you better strap up.
Mm-hmm.
That's a line.
a very old song? It's a very old.
Very
song.
old song, but we still listen to it.
Doesn't make it.
All right.
Does not make it. Not. a
So this
song.
made me a little upset. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm gonna share with you what this is. It's about a movie. TMNT Chrome Alone movie trailer released in which they go to New Jersey to take on a company exploiting their image. I
What?
liked the new TMNT movie series. It's more of a comedy, but it was good, right? I liked it. Showed them more as kids. If anything, I liked it.
Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Exactly. I liked it. It was good. However, all that to be said, why the fuck are we doing this?
I don't know.
Are we talking about the Ninja Turtles?
Yes, TMNT,
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if
Teenage Mutant
anyone
Ninja
didn't know.
That's what I thought you said. I've never heard of what you talking about right now. So I was
You never
Chrome,
saw the new
the
Teenage
trailer just came out like last week.
Okay.
an animated short, Chrome Alone. Got it.
It's an animated short. It's not a whole movie.
I was like, why are we doing this?
You got to keep the lore
We got to
alive
go to
somehow.
Jersey. Bro, if you don't fight some mutant thing right now, god damn it.
Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Somebody's a big Shonen fan.
Absolutely. I'm also a big
Uh.
ecchi fan, if you didn't know.
Whoa.
And when you put
that's
both
private.
together, that's just called hentai.
No, it's not hentai. What's that show called?
Huh? I'm glad she lagged out at
Greg
that
show.
moment.
Greg show, yeah.
Yeah, that's Greg's show.
That's Greg show for sure. Um,
Niggas trying to
Greg.
bully me, but they reading boilos right after we get off the mic. Shut up.
Actually, I'm reading.
Read your
Yuri
smut in
now.
peace.
I got a Yuri going on.
Oh
Wow,
my
that's
gosh,
different.
that's different, but
That's
also in the
different.
same ballpark.
But it's not as like forceful.
Do they be like?
You know?
I was about to say, do they still be as forceful? Like, I'm a fist you, bitch.
I don't know. I just started. It's new.
Or they
Word,
like,
word,
let's
word.
bump
Not.
coochies.
I'll drop it. If it's that aggressive, I will drop this. So let
She
it
drops
go.
that, but okay. There's a fine line in the sand here, and I don't understand it, but okay.
Oh,
It's too close to home. I'll never know what it's like to have two dicks. I know what it's like with two pussies. Too close to home. There's
can't
a
say you
fantasy aspect.
I think the only segue I could give is speaking of things nobody wanted. Xbox.
That was good.
Oh, that was my last note. That was my last note, but you can take it.
Okay.
It was
Xbox. If you haven't heard, it's very hard not to hear. Seemingly hates its fan base. It hates money. It hates people. It hates being a company clearly, but it doesn't just want to outright sell its rights for some reason. And the reason I say all this, Xbox in the last month has lost somewhere upward of 300 million. That's not a rounded number. 300 million on COD games. Because they added COD games to the Game Pass. The game that we buy every year, they just said, yeah, we're just going to put it on that Game Pass. That the week before, they not doubled, they increased the price by 50%.
50%.
It used
Yeah.
to be $20, now it's $30. Which
And it's
is
3 tiers.
It's 3 tiers, and the base one is now $30. It's an insane
No,
price
not the
hike.
base one. The ultimate edition is $30.
The ultimate.
Yeah.
Okay. My fault. But yeah,
Yeah.
they seem to hate their fans because I didn't experience it myself, but apparently people were running to cancel their subscription so fast it crashed their website. I've never heard of a website being crashed from people trying to unsubscribe. That is wild. And even after that, you just continue with changes that just double down on what you said. All of this coming after Xbox increased their console prices to be unreasonable to the point of why would I
Just buy a
spend
fucking
$700? Why would I spend $700 on an Xbox when I can build a cheap PC or I can just buy a PlayStation for 200 less? So fuck you. Yeah, they seemingly keep making decisions that are just going to lose them money in the long run. I don't know if this is affected by
I
what
got
you
some.
call it.
So I
what's the
think I
word?
know where I think I
Fair?
know what it is from.
I got a conspiracy.
Oh God.
I don't know if it's tariff related, but go ahead.
It's not. We're in a BL. Hear me out.
Nope. Where's my mute button? Where's my mute button? We're silencing her. No.
Somebody is mad at their dad and they're trying to get back by ruining his company.
So, I don't think that's what it is. I think you're gonna love what I think, right? I think it's a company hating on a black woman. And here's why. So hear me out, right? Hear me out. So,
Distracting.
just to give you guys an example of what the prices are now, old prices I believe were like $15.99 and $20, and you had the essential and the ultimate, right? Now it's 3 tiers. It is essential for $9.99. You get online access to 50 plus games, and it supports PC and console devices. $14.99 includes more games, so 200 plus games and everything else. The previous one, and then some games you can get within a year of launch, and then ultimate you can get day one features like Call of Duty, all of the games that they have available, and everything else I previously said, right? That being said, Phil Spencer is the current CEO of Microsoft, right? Or of Xbox. Phil Spencer has made bad decision after 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 bad decision in his long run as CEO of Xbox, right? The new CEO, her name is Sarah Bond. I think she's in her interim right now. She's not in there officially, but I think this is one of Phil Spencer's last going out decisions, right? and I'm really upset because I think that this is gonna affect her right now, Sarah Bond, because she's gonna have to take the reins of a bad presidency, if you will. Like, she's got to make them recover. She's got to deal with the backlash. And then I think that a lot of people are going to look at it like, this black woman did this, and it's all her fault, and she's a bad leader, and and this is why we don't need her, and women don't know shit about games and Xbox and shit like that. And I feel like it was them preying on her downfall, and it was kind of like maybe a condition of her getting it, but at the same time, like, she couldn't have possibly saw this coming. Like, Phil Spencer's on his way out. Like, literally on his way out. And they already announced that Sarah Bond is up next, so.
I love it. I love everything you just said. Fuck my idea. Nobody's mad at their daddy. That's happening. That's what it is. You're right. You win.
Pete, what you think about my little conspiracy theory thought, man?
I think that there's some relevance to the fact that this is probably just a lingering decision being enacted.
Mhm.
But I mean, across the board, I've come to learn when it comes to corporations of a certain magnitude, they don't have any, what is it? They're numb to what the people
Yeah.
want.
They don't have any gamers at the table, for real, for real. They don't have any real people. They just
all
got
they
money
see
hungry
is-
niggas.
Yeah, all they see is the concept of $1 and how they can make more, and not understanding that, like, realistically, you're just making it worse for yourself in the long run. Granted, you'll still have a fan base because it exists. It's statistically impossible, but
No, I got you.
I think your theory has some relevancy and some weight to it. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
a combination
Like I said,
of
when that
Greg's
Q1
theory
report
and
comes
then-
out and it don't got what they want, that's when decisions start being made. We all know that. We all know. When that Q1 come out, niggas gonna be like, fuck, Christmas time, we supposed to make bank. What happened, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think also with, especially like with streaming, like any, like all of these like memberships under corporations, is they are testing us, the consumer. It's like, how much where's your limit?
Yep.
How much are y'all willing to pay? How much
Yep.
is too much? How much is like when y'all top out? And then once we get there, we'll
Let's go
pull
10%
right back
lower.
under that. Yeah.
I was gonna say, so my thing is, I definitely agree with that statement, that sentiment. But I'm glad
Yeah.
that gamers have started voting with their wallets. For years, people have been saying, "Yo, vote for your wallet. Vote with your wallet. Do this. Don't let them take advantage of you. Don't let them do this. Don't let them do this." And people be like, "It's whatever." Like with VC, right? People were saying, "Don't buy VC because as soon as you do, everything's gonna be VC based and like 2K and stuff." And what niggas do? Bought the VC. Now is all you're gonna hear about. Don't buy this. As soon as you do it, it's just gonna do this, and niggas do it. Now that with a in mass enough to shut down a fucking website, that sends a message. That says we are not happy. Some people are gonna stay. I still have it because I play a lot of games. In theory, if you have it for 12 months, it's $360 a year. So that means you get. Let's say games are $60 a piece. You need to play five brand new $60 games within a year for it to actually give you value, right?
You do
I'd
that.
honestly say I do that. Me and he'd pick up a game, beat it, and just drop it again. Like 5 in a year don't sound too bad. Now, if it
Well-
goes past that, that's when it starts getting like dicey. Like,
And I mean, we can get into the numbers of things, but in the long run, it's very insensitive to their consumer base.
right.
Yeah.
That they're making certain changes, and it's unfortunate, but we'll see more to come. This is all I would say comes off of the heels of the fact that video games used to be $60. Get the deluxe for maybe 80.
Mhm.
Now $80 games. Why? Because we can. We're not doing anything different. We're just gonna charge you $80 for the base game.
The argument is that
Because-
it's bigger, but like it's less love into it, bruh. Like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
giving me a large ass game that ain't got shit in it.
Yeah, and they're usually releasing unfinished products, and they're just trying to make updates on the fly because deadlines. It's all about the deadlines.
In all honesty, I wouldn't mind paying $80 for a game if it was worth $80. If you gave me the full game, don't give me DLC week 1. Don't give me a season pass week 1 or on release. Give me a full game and then tell me there's a season pass 7-8 months down the line when I'm maybe thinking about stop playing it or I'm done with the game already. Bring me back to the game. Don't give me the season pass as like, oh, in 3 months there's this new character that comes out with new areas and all this other shit. Give me the whole game. Give me the whole experience. And that's why I've been loving that these non AAA places have been giving out these amazing games and showing that you don't need to have it under this disgustingly large price tag just for it to be good. Because it really shoots those big companies in the knee.
To a degree.
All right.
You guys ready for ears? We missed it.
No,
like
I have two more, and it's last two. Super Mario Galaxy movie got announced for April 2026. Like I said, super excited for that, and the Mario universe expanding further. So, I'm hoping that it makes it on that list. You know, maybe this will be a good little experiment. We should see where it sets in.
We should follow. We're gonna follow this. Yeah, we're gonna follow this.
And then the big news, going back to what he said, this would have been a better segue. But companies in the bottom dollar, EA has officially sold to a Saudi Arabian investment group. So, back to my news point. EA sold to a Saudi Arabian investment group for, and this is I forgot what it's called. It's one of the biggest sales ever. 55 billion. Electronic Arts, they're the people that make games like Apex, all of your sports games like 2K, Madden. They make a lot of games. Soccer. Ironically, Saudi Arabia just got their own soccer league.
Yes.
And FIFA is no longer called FIFA; it's called FC, like football club.
Yeah.
So.
You just broke my brain.
Yeah. So the Saudi soccer team, like soccer, it's not called a team, it's a league. It had football like club, a lot of like had a lot of like backlash because they were offering players like enormous amount of monies that like other teams just could not match. I'm talking like billions, like $1 billion contract, and like it was tempting for players to go. I mean, granted, some people are like actual athletes and are like, well, I'm not gonna have no competition. I'm gonna go over there and do what? Sit? I want to like play. I want to be challenged or whatever. But like they were literally stealing. I don't want to say stealing, but like taking athletes.
They're stealing. They're trying to steal athletes from other football clubs.
Yeah, from other football clubs, so that they can, of course, the fans will follow to their football club, and so like it's just only relevant of what like they're doing. It's really crazy because it's not just soccer. I think there's tennis and golf that was happening in there as well, where they're just like poaching players with exorbitant amount of money. So
that's insane.
The easiest way to break into a market, especially when it comes to entertainment. You poach players that bring the hype and the names so that the fans go with them, like you said. And then you can kind of base everything around them. I mean, that's what Deion Sanders did when he became a coach in college football. He brought hype to a program because of his name. So same concept, more money. It's kind of fucked up and unfortunate, but money is money rules.
A lot of people are scared about this like little deal.
Yeah,
big deal. Specifically because different censorship issues. How is it going to go? Because it's going private after this. So. What does that mean for the company now that they don't have to appease the public? They just have to worry about private investors and how much money they're getting back. What does that mean for games? What does that mean for censorship? What does that mean for the type of things we'll see, the type of things they'll push? Are they going to include their football club inside of FC? Are they going to make their football club more prominent, make better drops for it, et cetera, et cetera? So, like, you have to keep buying packs, but you're only getting people from their clubs. It's a lot of worries that people are starting to have that either this can go really good because it's private and they want to make money. They bought this to make money. Let's make money and give the people what they want. Or it's going to go, well, we got an agenda to push and we got the bread to, like, essentially lose on this for real. So let's do that.
I think what the world, not just like here, what the world is showing us as consumers is that we need to be more decisive with our dollar. I think like Greg has said it multiple times on this episode alone. Like, you vote with your wallet, and you guys, like all of us, need to be like more conscious. And I hate to get on my soapbox. It's been a minute, but like be more conscious.
Wipe the dust off that motherfucker.
I know. Be more conscious about where we're spending our money and who we're giving our money to. And that is in our best interest, because at the end of the day, only person that's going to look out for you is you. Do that. So that's my soapbox.
No, facts. He, you got anything else to say on it?
I mean, I'm still stuck on the 55 billion.
Ain't that an insane? That's an insane amount of money.
Insane amount of money. It is.
And
Can't
what's funny
fathom
is the first report on it said somewhere around 50 million is where they were thinking about selling it, which means they talked them up to 5 billion more. That's a hard talk. Like $5 billion.
If you made $100,000 a year for 10 years, that's only $1 million.
Yeah.
So think of how much, but like that just tells you how like
No,
much
it's a ridiculous
a
amount of money.
billion is.
It's a
like just
ridiculous
1
amount.
billion. They did 55 of them things.
Now, it's not
That's-
just one person. Like I said, it's an investment group, so it's a bunch of million and billionaires that are like pouring into this.
Still, that's a lot of money.
You're talking about a country that didn't exist 100 years ago. So,
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Crazy. That makes it worse. I mean, not
No.
worse, but just
yeah.
crazier. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Not worse. Crazier.
It's scary.
it's-
That's some scary shit, bro. That's some real scary shit.
Crazy. They throwing around 55 billion in our government.
And our government shut down. Yo, you can loan us a Billy real quick. We need to get our people right, man.
Billy.
We already 13 trillion debt.
What's
13
another
trillion in debt is nuts, bruh.
bill?
I mean,
What are numbers at this point? We're just saying words. We're just saying shit.
threshold. I think there's a threshold that, as a person, it really doesn't matter anymore. And I think that threshold is probably close to a couple 100,000. You know, no, I'll say a couple.
No,
million.
you can pay off a couple 100,000 as an individual.
No, I'd say a couple million.
Yeah, once you hit a couple million in debt, like when I see niggas in movies, they be like, yo, you're 3 million in debt. And it's like your average Joe who works the mechanic shop. I'm like, you just need to kill him because I don't know why you're still giving him money. Like, there's nothing
I
you
don't
can do
know.
to recoup that.
So
Yeah, like
y'all know our BLs. Most BLs start, especially the Yakuza one. Someone is
God.
in debt. But I'm like, why? How did we get $1 million in debt? Why giving?
Wait, is it
nigga
$1 million or $1 million like won or something like that?
money? And so that's the thing. It'd be $1 billion won, which
Oh,
is
fuck.
$1 million. And
Oh, fuck.
I just be like, how we get here? Like I get like interest.
No,
like,
I
they
don't
get
get interest because
on
if
it.
I got a $50,000 loan off you with like 200% interest, that's still
It's
not
not
$1 million.
But regardless, it's at a certain point, the interest alone, you are never going.
You're
to be
never
able to
paying
pay
it
that.
off, yeah.
Right. And I'd be like, y'all still hunting this little twink down. And it'd be twinks. They're hunting this little twink down to get this money.
It's funny
He's
because she
never
can say that.
paying you.
I think,
I can.
Can I pay
I
you in
think-
bus?
yeah, I'm learning plot points I didn't want to know.
I mean,
No,
it's a very
usually-
simple plot. Man owes money, man can't pay money, man gets fucked. I don't see how the formula fails.
That's not always how it works.
Formula fails when we're talking
They
about
fall in
Yakuza.
love. Then they fuck.
You're talking about Yakuza, and it's like just be
Historically
gentle with-
speaking, they would just fucking murder you, you know?
That's
Nah,
what I'm
fingers,
saying.
Fingers.
They cut down more than fingers. They're taking organs and selling them. Look, you got 2 kidneys in
Yeah,
that bitch. I'm gonna eat them.
You have to show them you're serious, and then they're still not trying harder. Then you just start. They're just dollars at that point. Just start
Yeah.
snatching
You know
stuff.
what I don't like in those stories though? When they be trying, like they really be trying, they be working, and they still come beat them up. They trying. Leave us
You're not
alone.
trying fast enough. If you really wanted to pay me off, you'd go and sell your left foot. For real, for real.
That's usually the thing. They like, oh, if you really want to come work in our brothel, and I'm like, no, he gotta hustle. Let him.
He about to
So,
hustle
I mean-
that hussy.
It's a mental thing. You gotta keep them down like dogs. Let them know that you're still in control.
Because you're always in control, and when you're not in control,
like
that's
that.
a problem.
Thank you, Heath. I'm gonna have to take that into my next story.
Yeah, why you think they came in like kneecapped people? I'm gonna have your money, I know, but you ain't gonna have your kneecaps in the process. Whack out!
But now I don't have your money because I had to go pay this hospital bill. You're
No.
making me spend money.
See, that's your problem. You're thinking about paying for yourself when you need to pay me before I come and break your elbows next.
That's great. How I'm
You
gonna
want-
work if my elbows is broken?
You better use
wanna
that
put-
fucking mouth.
Point. You want to push them to a point where they do something unethical to get you the money, or they just come work for you, and now you're an easy slave.
Yep. I need you to kill this guy and then your debts are cleared. Really? No, but you're gonna kill him.
I'll clear a quarter. And I'll knock the interest down at 200%.
Yep. They do shit like that. Come on. Where your mafia
So
ears at? I'm
sad.
feeling mafia yakuza-y.
That's crazy. Y'all ready for
Um,
ears?
Yeah. I said where the mafia ears at.
Oh, that's what you were saying. Okay, so we're still in the princess collection. I really don't think y'all are gonna like these ones, but
Then why are you showing them to me?
she's one of my favorite princesses, and we have to get through all of them. Like I can't just show you all of the good ones. I'm trying to mix the ones I don't like in so that I can throw y'all off my scent. Because I've been killing it. I was killing
Moana.
it with the bell. It is Moana.
Damn, I'm good.
So would you like to give it a rating?
If it's based off Moana 2 or 2?
It's based off of Moana 1.
3.
First one. 3.
I'll give it a 1 for the Hawaiians.
Yeah, I think Heat is closer. So again, I do not like these, but I am happy I have Moana ears now. So here they are. These
Disney?
are real. Yes, these are real shells on them.
Thought that was
And
mixed.
And this is like
Branding's a little off.
I don't know if it's called burlap. This is supposed to be like the Tafiti thingy, the heart.
Heed,
of
you're right. It's a
Tahuti.
1. This thing sucks.
And then it has like little frillies on the side, and it's like her pattern, her skirt.
Why?
And then it still has like the burlap, and then the back.
That thing
is
looks
what-
uncomfortable.
No, the inside is nice and.
Like, imagine my
It's
ears touching that little burlap shit. I'd be mad as a bitch all day.
It's like wool. It's like wool. Less like burlap, more like wool, like soft wool. And
why is
then
it-
the back, it has the shells, but it's not real shells. Front.
Nope,
Like the
that's
front,
minus
this is
points.
like
You
a
need to put some
shell.
real shells on that
Real
bitch.
shells. They are real shells on the front. That's
Yeah.
weird.
I'd rather you just
Yeah.
either have fake shells the whole way or real shells the whole way. Commit.
Yeah. So these are the Moana ears. I was not happy about, but here they are.
Nope, terrible. 1.
I mean, you have to rank them low because it's like I would not know what that's from unless you told me.
Yeah.
Or unless I just knew what the fuck that little heart thing was. All
It looked like an egg. It looks like an egg. It does not look like the heart of
an
Tafiti.
Easter egg. It do look like an Easter egg.
Like if you change the orange to like a green, you could say these are just Easter ears.
Facts. If you change it to blue, you can say they're Easter ears.
That too. Like it's just I don't know what I'm looking at.
I do like how soft the inside.
I think
It's
this is
like
a
velvet.
prime example of what you say, Greg, spending with your wallet, something like that. Like,
Voting with your wallet.
yeah, they said you gonna buy these shits. I don't care what they look like, and you said you damn right, but I ain't gonna like it.
Well, no, I did it for.
All right. Well,
But the next ones, I think you guys are gonna like, even though it's one of my least princess, which is kind of crazy. But I love
that
her
being
ears.
said, ears are done. Let's get into weeks. How's everybody? So, as you guys have heard, we're switching to a 2-week podcast schedule, but that means, better quality, better ups, more clippage for you. But that being said, how's you guys 2 weeks been?
Crazy. Actually, it's been a really low 2 weeks. I thought it was going to be high because I was excited to like see my friends, which that was great. I had really a lot of fun for my friend's birthday, but I just been having some issues lately, and so I haven't been the happiest and the bestest. But
Erectile dysfunction will do that to
I'm
you.
here. Oh, trust me, that works just fine.
It's all them
Nothing
boy
going-
love she been reading gets her right and erect.
It does actually, which is
Shut up.
But-
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
you be opening the door. You open the door, I walk through. You can't be mad if I walk through the door that you.
I
open,
crack the
okay?
door and you kick it open. Oh, it's open? Yeah.
And then
But
she
yeah.
said, "Thank you."
I did find out today that like, okay, so I think I told y'all a while back, like my boss listened to like she was like, I want to hear your podcast, and I put on an episode, and I was like, ooh, probably wasn't the best one, but we're here. She kept listening, like
Okay.
she's a listener.
Hi,
Now,
boss.
That's there you go. There you go.
I would
so
never
it's
do
just
that, by the
crazy.
way.
It's just crazy. But she enjoys our pod. So what's up?
I let it slip to a manager once, not mine, just a different one, that I did this, and he was interested, and he's like, send me some episodes, and I took his number, and I made sure to never send him anything.
That's my man right there.
He's part of the Nesby community, so yeah.
At certain things, I'll share it. I'll give it out, hand it out. Don't give a fuck. But at work,
I mean, it's fine. I don't talk about work.
I got commended at work the other week for just being there for vibes, because some people come in there and try to be all One Piece about shit, and my neighbor mate was like, nah,
political. Ah, fuck, you beat me to it. Damn it.
Interchangeable.
Man.
And they was just like, yeah, you be here for fun, because we come here to have fun. We don't come here to talk about real shit. And I'm just like,
You go to work for fun?
hang low.
Hang low.
Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Greg's 2 weeks have been a literal train wreck. It has been a long 2 weeks, and it is not over yet. So that's all. That's all I'm sharing right now. Those who know, you know. Hopefully, my hot water heater broke along with that other shit that's been going on. So I've had to go to my mom's house to take a shower because I don't have hot water, and I refuse to take a cold ass shower. So after this, I'm gonna get some food and take a shower.
That's how you know his parents are relatively black. Because my pops, that bucket would have been right there in the shower.
See, that's the thing. Like, I could do that, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that. I've made it. I went over there one time, left all my shower stuff over there, so now I have an excuse to keep coming back.
I noticed that when I was there. I was like, why are there stuff in the bathroom? Like, they could take it home. You're not gonna do
No, I'm coming back, bro.
Gotta leave your stuff so people know you sitting there.
I'm leaving that toothbrush in the toothbrush holder.
I don't even.
But
I'm
yeah,
so hungry.
honestly, yeah, it's been a crazy 2 weeks. But next week is Atlanta May. You guys will probably hear this well afterwards. But you know, we up in
We'll
there.
tell you all about it.
Yeah, we'll tell you all about it.
Yeah. So sad you're
everything?
not going.
Yeah, it is. As he just clicks his teeth like some kind of
I know.
NPC. He
You
ran
have
out
really
of
nice
dialogue.
teeth.
Yeah, I get lost in my teeth sometimes.
Yeah, you have
Ran out of dialogue.
You have a great smile because it's like you have nice teeth, you have a nice bright smile, and you have dimples. Like, you're killing it.
What the fuck?
He still clicks his teeth.
Yeah, no, Atlanta May, have fun, it's a good time. Tia Corinne's album came out prior to, which was a good blessing, because then they had that for the performances and stuff. Get some new music in there. So real sad, and we'll miss some of the important fellows hanging out with the gang, but it's all good. There are other things coming in the works, so more to come.
Absolutely. There's always the next one.
Absolutely.
I'm never gonna have a burrito better than that street meat burrito that I got. That shit was so good.
Not asking questions. I'm just
You were
assuming it
there.
was a boys love reference, and I'm gonna press on.
wasn't
A
there
boys love reference, not this guy. Sorry, kiddo. I don't like penis.
I didn't. You don't have to, apparently.
Ha ha ha! Ah! You. Ah. Oh man.
Take
All
us
right.
out.
With that being said, that's the episode 151 of the Bmore Nerdy podcast. Be sure to follow us on all of our socials. Be sure to follow the pod, support the pod, rate the pod 5 stars, like it, subscribe, share it with your friends and your bosses. Yeah. Be sure to follow the pod on all platforms at Bmore Nerdy. That's on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and anywhere you find your streams. Be sure to follow me, your host, Galaxy Greg, at Mr. Space Awaits for all my personal stuff. That's on every platform, and then Galaxy Greg for anything content-wise. I'm going to hand it over to my co-host, Diva XOXO.
What it is, little dummies. It's your girl, DivaXOXO. Comment down below your favorite animated movie. We want to hear from you. guys, I do respond to every comment because I like to. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at the Diva XOXO. It I don't know if you guys know, the is spelled THEE, so make sure you spell it right. THEEDIVAXOXO. He.
Um, yeah, HD stands on all of his thoughts and opinions. It's not rage bait. I have my own opinions. I don't want to get too one piece on the show, but yeah, make sure you tap in. You tap in with honesty underscore you, man.
I don't want to get too One Piece. You feel me? I'm saying that from now on. Oh my god, that's a great one. That being said, that we are the Be More Nerdy podcast, and remember to be more nerds. Peace.
We out here. I don't want to get too.
I don't want to get too